You guys can introduce yourselves. So we're back here with another round of the Jeopardy TikTok tournament with two new creators now playing each other. Like I said, I've been trying to switch up the categories with the Jeopardy. I try not to make everything the same with everybody's Jeopardy. I want to kind of switch it up and, at least add at least one new fresh category, make something different. So as always, I'll let my guests who are playing today introduce themselves. You guys can plug in your socials, tell everybody where they can follow you and stuff if you want. We'll start with D and then Ryan. Lady got to go first. And then after Ryan does his introduction, we will start.
Well, hello, I'm Deeofpositivity. You can find me on the TikToks. I'm also on Twitch on the Panda Wrestling Company every Thursday night with Phenomenal 4 podcast from 9 to 11. That's where you can find me.
And I am the Themachofan. You can find me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all the fun stuff. It's the Themachofan, Machofan RHE if you're on the YouTube or Instagram. I love making wrestling content. I'm excited to be here and hopefully showcase some of the little wrestling knowledge I know.
Is Macho Man your favorite wrestler? I'm just curious.
Oh yeah.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured. I was like, Macho Man got to be his favorite wrestler. If his name is Macho.
I got my G Fuel Macho. Oh, and I drink G Fuel. Use code Themachofan.
Cheap plug.
All right, so D, whenever you're ready, you can start. Whatever category besides obviously Steel Sacrifice.
I'm gonna start with Guess the Lyrics 100.
Guess the lyrics for 100. There you go.
That's DX's theme.
That is correct. DJ Macho, did you know that one? You gotta you at least
I knew that one. That one.
Okay, all right.
Starting off easy.
Do you know that one? Then you definitely. I was gonna feel bad. I was like, you're struggling. Yep. So what would you like, Sarah? Where you want to go?
Oh, for me, or is there?
It's your turn. Your turn.
Let's go Silhouettes 1000. I want to see what the bad boy looks like.
There you go.
Is that LA Knight?
That is not. D?
Eddie Guerrero?
No, this is Erwin Shyster.
Oh, IRS. Oh, okay,
IRS.
I see it now.
AKA Mike Rotunda, Bray Wyatt, and Bo Dallas's father. Went for a bit. I gotta give you respect. That's the first time someone's ever even gone like crazy big with that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the big points off the bat, man. So
just rip the band-aid.
What would you like, D?
Let's do head-to-head for 300.
All right. First person that gets it right. Are you both ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Whose nickname in the WWE is the Almighty?
Bobby Lashley.
That was Ryan. Bobby Lashley. Ryan, it's now your turn. What would you like?
All right, let's go. I said I wasn't going to in the pre-show, but I'm gonna try Guess the Lyrics 200. Let's just go for it.
All right. There you go, sir.
Oh, I feel like everyone's gonna laugh at me because I don't know this one. I am gonna say though, I'm storming on you chumps like thunder and lightning. I'm gonna say John Cena.
That is correct.
Oh, let's go! That was a total guess. I'm excited about that.
That is correct. I think a lot of people would have been upset if you got that wrong, actually. But you got it right, though. You got it right. Even if it was a guess. Points are points. D, what would you like?
Silhouettes for 300.
Silhouettes for 300. There you go.
The Bella Twins?
Not the Bella Twins. Ryan.
Ooh, I'm going to have to say two of them. Tori Wilson and Kelly Kelly is the only one. I know that's not right.
That's your guess?
Yeah.
It's the Iconics.
Oh.
Ryan, it's your turn, sir. What would you like?
Let's do Silhouettes 100.
Silhouettes for 100. There you go. Always try to study the picture the best way you can, too. That's the best way I can explain it.
Oh, Shawn Michaels.
It's not Shawn Michaels.
Is it The Miz?
No, this is The Fiend. Bray Wyatt.
I thought it was The Miz, like holding his glasses.
The Fiend. D, that was your turn, D. What would you like?
Head to head, 1,000.
All right, head to head for
Oh.
1,000. Are you both ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
I need you to tell me which women's superstar won the Money in the Bank during the pandemic era. So during the pandemic, when they had Money in the Bank,
Carmella.
Oscar?
Nope, it was Oscar.
Yay!
During the pandemic, 2020, that's when they had the Money in the Bank in the headquarters, and Oscar did win that match. Who would later actually win the championship? That's when Becky Lynch announced she was pregnant and everything, and then the title was in the briefcase.
Yeah.
Ryan, now your turn, sir.
All right, let's do silhouettes 200.
There you go.
Ooh, I feel like that's a trick one. Is that Eric Redwood or what's his real name? Eric the Red?
Eric Rowan?
Know. Eric Rowan. There it is.
Oh, sir, it is not Eric Rowan. D.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman.
See, I thought it was a trick one.
Big Bronson. That's what I like to call him. D, it's your turn. What would you like?
Head to head for 500.
Head to head for 500. Are you both ready?
Yes.
Ryan, you ready, sir?
Yep. Yeah.
Who won the first ever Money in the Bank ladder match? The first one. Very first one.
Chris Jericho.
Nope. He's never won it.
I was gonna say, oh man, the first. Shawn Michaels.
Nope, he's never won it either.
Money in the Bank ladder match.
Edge.
Yeah.
Edge.
Ooh.
Ryan, what would you like, sir?
Let's do head to head 900.
Ooh.
Guys keep going with the same categories, huh? Playing it safe. All right, I need you to tell me. First, are you both ready? Make sure everybody's ready. Which women's superstar won the 2019 Women's Royal Rumble? 2019.
Carmella.
Carmella's never won.
Asuka.
It's not Asuka.
Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
Yay! There you go.
Coming up behind one of those two because there's only been 4.
Yep, got to narrow it down.
All right.
Go ahead, D. Yep, sorry, go ahead.
WrestleMania for 100. Let's start this category.
What was the main event of WrestleMania 28?
Oh gosh. I don't know.
That's tragic. Ryan?
Is that I'm trying to? Oh man, I hate the numbers. Is that John Cena versus The Rock?
Yes, sir. Cena in The Rock.
Oh, let's go!
It's the numbers that always get me. If it was like, which year was it? But it's the numbers. I can't.
I can if it was like the year, but like I don't remember. Are we on 37, 36? Anyway, let's go WrestleMania 200. How about that?
Name this WrestleMania right here.
WrestleMania 31.
That's correct. WrestleMania 31.
Wow.
Undertaker and Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt actually did a really good job building up that feud. I'm not gonna lie. Really good. Go ahead, D.
Can I do guess lyrics for 300?
Guess the lyrics for 300. There you go.
Is that China?
Yes, ma'am. That is China.
Yes. I was trying to like sing it and hum it in my head. Like I'm not gonna.
I knew that one too. All right, let's keep that one rolling. Let's do guess the lyrics 400. I'm feeling confident now. Here to change. Oh no! See, I lost confidence now. Is that MVPs? I want to say I don't think. Yeah, probably not.
Nope, sir, not MVP. D.
Triple H.
Nope, it's one of the best songs in WWE right now. This would be Cody Rhodes.
That's probably the something part that I say something Cody Rhodes.
A lot of people are saying that nowadays too.
Okay, let's do head to head 100.
Head to head for 100. Are you both ready?
Yep,
sir.
Whose nickname is the Phenom?
Undertaker.
Mm-hmm.
Undertaker. Ryan, is back to you.
Let's do WrestleMania 300.
Mickie James beat Trish Stratus for the women's title at what WrestleMania? Just give me the number.
26.
No, sir. D?
I'm going to go 22.
22.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Back to you. D, what would you like?
Let's do guess the lyrics for 700.
700. Guess the lyrics. The floor is yours.
Nikki Bella.
Good guess, but that's not it.
Brie Bella.
Alexa Bliss.
Oh,
Really?
Her new
I
one.
gotta start listening to songs more when they come out.
Ryan, it's your turn, sir. Where would you want to go? You can do so because you don't have the lead. So she's the only one right now who can't touch it. So
well, let's do Silhouettes 400.
there you go.
Is that Leo Rush?
This is not Leo Rush. D?
Carmelo Hayes.
This is Wesley.
Oh, right.
Okay, I see it now.
Wesley. D, what would you like, ma'am? Where do you want to go? What you feeling?
Let's go head to head 800.
Head to head for 8. Trying to get some big points, I see. Are you both ready?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Whose nickname is the Glamazon?
Beth Phoenix.
Ooh, she got you by a little bit, brother. By a little bit.
It's all good.
Where would you like to go, Ryan?
Let's do WrestleMania for 700.
Going big from the WrestleMania. Name the 4 superstars in the U.S. title match at WrestleMania 34. It was a fatal 4-way match for the U.S. title. Who were the 4 superstars that competed in that match?
I don't know if I can name all 4 of them. Big Show.
Ooh, nope.
Oh, nope. All right, I'm done. Go ahead.
Gosh, I don't know. Ambrose?
Nope.
Yeah,
Randy Orton, Jinder Mahal, Rusev, and
Ooh,
Bobby
that wasn't
Roode.
the one I was thinking of. I was thinking the other one. All right, yeah.
Go ahead, D. Floor is yours.
I'm going to do guess the lyrics 1,000.
There you go. It's gonna keep getting tougher and tougher. I ain't gonna lie. The more points you want, I gotta make it a little bit challenging.
Trish.
It's not Trish.
Alicia Fox.
Candice Michelle.
Ooh.
That was a good one. All right, I'm gonna try the Steelers Sacrifice for 100.
Oh no.
Still sacrifice for 100. Trying to take the lead. I see. Name this pay-per-view right here. I need the name and the year.
Is that Royal Rumble 2012?
No, SummerSlam 2015. D.
Guess the lyrics 800, please. Kane.
It
is not Kane. Ryan, you have a guess. You want to take a guess?
Hold your head above me and I'll plant you in the ground. Is that? I have no idea. I'm gonna just throw a guess out there. I don't even know. I pass. I don't even know.
The Big Show would be the answer.
There's more words.
I was thinking
whale.
choke slamming for some reason. I was like, which one?
Hold your head above high and place to the ground.
And, yeah, I hear it now. All right, let's do Silhouettes for 500.
Silhouettes for 5. There you go, sir.
All right, is that oh my God, is that Tommaso Ciampa?
It's not Tommaso Ciampa.
Is that Orton?
Braun Breaker.
Oof, it was the ears. It's like the ears.
That's what I thought. I was like, the only person I know with weird ears is Ciampa.
Go ahead, D. What would you like?
Let's do silhouettes for 700. Let's get it out of the way.
Get a little bit more challenging for you. Get a little bit more challenging.
Is that Michelle McCool?
It's a great guess, but unfortunately, I'm sorry, that's not it. Ryan.
Is that Tori Wilson?
This is Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai.
Ooh.
Gosh, she's gorgeous. Ryan, what would you like?
Let's do WrestleMania 400.
WrestleMania for 400. What WrestleMania did this match take place at? Matt Hardy versus Rey Mysterio.
That could be at any of them, to be honest. Let's do WrestleMania. Matt Hardy was still there. So WrestleMania 23.
No, sir. D.
27.
WrestleMania 19.
Ooh, it was early.
2003 was the Cruiserweight Championship match. Opening match of the show, by the way.
That's what I was thinking. It had to be for like a title. I thought it was maybe like a.
This is when Matt Hardy was Cruiserweight Champion, when he was doing the whole version 1 stuff.
All right, yeah, that's the idea that I had in my head. Wasn't that good in years. Is it D or me?
It's D, sir. That was your D, sir.
Can we do guest lyrics for 500?
Guess the lyrics for 5.
The Miz?
It's not the Miz, Ryan.
I told you I was so bad at lyrics. Is that Dolph Ziggler?
This is Big E.
Big E. I'm so bad at lyrics.
Ryan, what would you like, sir? The floor is yours. You can pick anything.
Head to head 200.
Head to head for 2. Are you both ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Whose nickname is the boss?
Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks. Ryan got that one. Excuse me. Go ahead, D. What would you like?
Let's do silhouettes 900.
Silhouettes for 9. There you go.
Is that the cat?
It's not the cat. It's a really good guess. I've never heard anybody say her name on these Jeopardies.
It's the hair. It looks like a wig.
Is that Zoe Stark?
This is Deborah.
Deborah. Oh wow.
You were in the right era, Dino.
Hair.
You were in the right era.
It was the hair in the front.
You were in the right era.
Oh, darn.
All right, I like those head to head. So let's do head to head for 700.
Are you both ready?
Yes.
Yes.
I need you to tell me who won the first ever Elimination Chamber match.
Bobby
Randy Orton?
Lashley.
Nope. First ever Elimination Chamber match.
Triple
Very
H.
first.
Bobby Lashley. Vince McMahon.
Shawn Michaels?
Shawn Michaels.
Yes. I forgot. I was like, wait. Early.
D, what would you like?
All right, let's do head to head for, was it 600 there?
600, all right.
Yeah.
Are you both ready?
Yeah.
I need you to tell me who the last person was to hold the Divas title.
Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, I did not. All right, let's finish off the head to head.
Finishing off head to head category right here. You guys like these, huh?
Yeah, this is fun.
All right, you both ready?
Yeah.
Who did John Cena beat to win his first WWE title? His very first.
Oh,
Kurt Angle?
JBL.
It was JBL. Okay, I was like, I know that feud was one of the first ones. All right. That's hers.
It's D's turn. It's D's turn.
Let's do WrestleMania for 500.
Name this WrestleMania. Just give me the number.
33.
No, ma'am. 25. WrestleMania 25. Ryan, what would you like, sir?
Let's do WrestleMania for 600.
Who did Jack Swagger face at WrestleMania 29?
Oh, who did Jack Swagger face? Was it Chris Jericho?
It's not Chris Jericho. D.
Was it Rusev?
It was Alberto Del Rio.
Oh, that's right.
think he could have been Del Rio.
Right, the worst.
Chris Jericho that year faced Fandango,
And that's why he left.
which everybody was excited for. Everybody loved that.
Okay, let's do Guess Lyrics 900.
There you go.
I don't know. Christian?
It's not Christian. Ryan?
Is that Sasha Banks?
This is Victoria.
Victoria.
Ooh.
I ain't the lady to mess with.
All right. What we are gonna mess with is WrestleMania 800.
WrestleMania 800. All right. Which one of these superstars wasn't in the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania 26? Jack Swagger, Christian, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Evan Bourne, Kane, John Morrison, Kofi Kingston, Matt Hardy, MVP, or Shelton Benjamin. One of these superstars was not in this match. You got to tell me who it was.
I feel like I'm wrong, but I'm gonna say Drew McIntyre.
No, sir. D?
I'm gonna go with Kane.
It was John Morrison. The last Money in the Bank ladder match that was at WrestleMania, and I'm hoping Triple H, please bring it back to WrestleMania next year. I'm begging you, please. Can we do that?
Hunter, please.
I'll be in the audience, so I support that.
Can we do? I will be there too. Can we do that?
Yeah, let's go.
Can we WrestleMania is 2 nights now. You can have the men's on one night, the women's on the. It's perfect. It's perfect. I'm just saying. All right, D, what would you like?
Is it my turn?
It is your turn. That was Ryan's turn. He won at WrestleMania.
Guess the Lyrics 600.
There you go.
Taker.
No Undertaker.
Baron Souls. Digging holes.
Gangrel.
This is Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
Really?
End of days.
All right, let's do silhouettes for 800. You got Jazz?
It's such a good guess, but that's not it. Ryan, I'm sorry, D.
I'm really trying to get in to look at it. Carmella?
Jacqueline.
Oh.
In the right era, Ryan. You're in the right era, but wrong
Yeah.
person.
I knew the pose.
D, what would you like? You got a WrestleMania or
Let's get the last silhouettes. Let's get that out.
There you go.
Oh my God, the Ascension?
Yes, ma'am. The Ascension.
I missed them.
All right, Ryan.
All right, we gotta go Steelers sacrifice. We gotta go Steelers sacrifice for 200.
For 2. Trying to get the lead here. Who did Mustafa Ali face at Survivor Series 2018?
Survivor Series 2018. Mustafa Ali faced. It has to be a cruiserweight at this point. I'm gonna have to say, was it Ricochet?
Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy.
All right, D, which WrestleMania would you like?
900, please.
Who wasn't in this match at WrestleMania 30? There was a women's, little women's match for the Divas title. AJ Lee, Oksana, Alicia Fox, Brie Bella, Cameron, Emma, Eva Marie, Layla, Naomi, Natalia, Caitlyn, Nikki Bella, Rosa Mendez, Summer Rae, or Tamina Snuka, who was not in that match.
I'm gonna go with Oksana.
Oksana is incorrect, Ryan.
I don't think Summer Rae was in that match.
Caitlyn was not in that match.
Oh.
I don't even think she was in the company at that time. I believe she left.
Yeah.
Mistaken.
All right, let's do the 300 for Steelers sacrifice.
All right, trying to get that lead. On the 1000th episode of Raw, who were the 2 superstars that competed for the IC title? There was a match for the IC title. Can you tell me the 2 superstars in that match?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
No, this is Raw 1000. This was The Miz versus Christian. You're thinking way too early.
Christian. All right. Yeah.
Raw 1000 was like 10 years ago.
Oh, probably. I was thinking 25th anniversary, I think, or whatever that is.
Yeah. D, so you got the littlest WrestleMania. Before the WWE Network, how many WrestleManias had over 1 million pay-per-view buy rates? Before the network was out, when they had pay-per-views, you had to buy them and everything. How many? Give me a number. How many were WrestleManias had over 1 million pay-per-view buys?
7.
Ooh, not it. Ryan?
I'm gonna say higher. I'm gonna say much. I'm gonna say 18.
D, you were close. It only was 6. You were really close.
Ah,
17, 23,
really?
24, 27, 28, and 29.
Yeah, because that's when they started showing them in movie theaters too. So they
Yeah.
started getting the buys from that.
You guys know which WrestleMania had the most pay-per-view buy rates of all time? Just for fun, out of one of these?
I'll probably say
29?
17.
It was 28. Rock versus Cena.
Oh, okay.
They had like I can't remember what they shattered all types of records. I remember The Rock talking about it in like an interview or something like that, because he said like Vince called him or something like that, and he was like emotional about it and stuff. Because they shattered like all types of records and stuff. All right, Ryan. Ryan would just have to go for all these since D, you had the lead. You just got to hope that Ryan doesn't get one of these right and takes your points.
I'm on my break.
If he does get one right, then you will have the opportunity to go and try to get one right. So, Ryan?
All right, we're going to have to just go down the line, 400 down.
Melina defeated who to win the women's title at the 2009 Royal Rumble pay-per-view?
Trish Stratus?
No, this was Beth Phoenix.
Beth Phoenix. All right, 500. I need to think years now.
Name this pay-per-view. I need the name and the year.
Name and the year. That is Jason Ayers as the referee, I believe. Name and the year. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to say, is that WrestleMania 20?
Elimination Chamber 2017.
Okay. I'm so bad at those pictures. All right, 600.
All right, this is multiple choice. Which one of these is correct? One of these is correct. You got to tell me which one it was, A, B, C, or D. Billie Kay was the number 5th entrant in the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble. Ruby Riott was the number 9th entrant in the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble. Nikki Cross was the number 16th entrant in the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble. Or D, Nia Jax was the number 27th entrant in the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble.
Oh, I'm leaning towards D, but for some reason I don't think that's correct. So I'm gonna say it's Ruby Riott. I think she was number 9.
That is correct, actually. It was Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott was number 9. That means you now take the lead, but D, you still got some sacrifice. So you still have some sacrifice to play.
Okay.
Ryan,
that was my victory dance, by the way.
Just do 700. Let's go.
This one is also a multiple choice one.
Okay.
This is a Royal Rumble one as well. A, Kane was eliminated by Brock Lesnar in the 2016 Royal Rumble. B, Goldust was eliminated by Titus O'Neil in the 2016 Royal Rumble. C, Stardust was eliminated by Bray Wyatt in the 2016 Royal Rumble. Or D, Sami Zayn was eliminated by Neville in the 2016 Royal Rumble. One of these is right. Just think hard and pick and choose which one you believe.
I'm going to go Kane. A.
It is B. Goldust was eliminated by Titus O'Neil.
Okay.
Going in order? Going in order?
Yep.
All right. I need to tell me the year this game came out. Day of Reckoning. Just need the year.
2004.
That is correct. 2004.
Good job.
I don't know if you guessed if you actually knew that.
I remember playing that. So I was trying to remember how old I was. grade 10.
2004. You still got some sacrifice here, my guy.
All right, 900. Leave the 1,000 for D after I get this one right.
Who was the only woman superstar to have a Road to WrestleMania in the SmackDown vs. Raw video game series? Only one woman superstar to have one Road to WrestleMania in the video game series. Who was it?
There was only one woman to have. All right, well then, I'm trying to think who is probably. Is it AJ Lee?
Mickey James.
Mickey James.
Nice.
All right.
All right, last chance right here, man. You get this right, you win.
All right. Let's see. Walk
No
off.
Who's
pressure.
You need to tell me who this is.
Yeah, Alexander Wolf.
Von Wagner.
It's the hair. It's always the hair.
Von Wagner, and just like that, you were sweating over there. You almost took the L, but a comeback, still sacrifice. So D is the winner. She'll be moving on to the next round of the Jeopardy to be facing. You'll be facing Renee in the next round. Two girls going at it. Two guys going at it too.
Can I just admit defeat now? Is that an option?
You did a lot better than her. I'll say she only won because there was sacrifice. Actually, she got one of them right like last second, and so it was kind of like a. She was. I ain't gonna lie. She's pretty much getting destroyed the whole Jeopardy.
Yeah, it was like 12,000 to 100 the whole game until the last question.
It was pretty bad, and then
Can I just say this is really fun? And
Yeah.
it was really finally meet you. I love your content. Thank you for setting us up. I'm glad I was against you because
no problem.
you weren't like cutthroat or anything. It was nice.
Yeah,
It was fun.
It was a good game, guys. You guys played a good game. It was tough. I thought I ain't gonna lie. I thought you actually had it when you got that first steel sacrifice. Usually like when one person gets one of the steel sacrifices right, nobody is able to come back. Like that's how it usually goes. So
especially the deeper you go. Like I was like, oh, I knew the gold dust one too because I remember it was like one of the fast. I think that was one of the fastest eliminations, right?
Yeah, it was like a quick elimination.
And I was like, I remember that one. So I was like, oh. And then the video game one, I was like, oh man. Normally it's a lot tougher, but that was a good.
Surprised you didn't go with
setup.
D. You were going with D. I was gonna say at first when you said don't want to go with D, I was gonna say don't second guess yourself because a lot of people like to second guess themselves.
I know. I just felt like because like I know Nia comes out at the end, but I don't feel like she came out 27. That was like too soon to the end. She's like 28. Oh, really?
29. She was 29.
Okay, yeah. I feel like because like especially like I remember kind of her coming out very late in all the Royal Rumbles.
Well, thank you very much.
She came out towards a little bit towards the end. So you kind of had it. You were on the right path. Like you knew kind of right there. She kind of is the Rumble. I always put the Rumbles one there because they're always hard because like you don't remember like all the numbers. You know, so everybody.
Yeah.
So I got to put
unless it's Tyler or what's it Perfect 10. I can't think of his WWE name anymore.
You're talking about Ty Dillinger.
That's why I couldn't think Ty. Yeah, Ty Dillinger. It's funny once they leave. Like I couldn't think of Eric Rowan's name either. But I thought that was
his name
too,
right now.
Because Braun Strowman, like I was like, is that Braun? Like it looks like I was like, it has to be someone else. If it looks like somebody.
Big Red.
His name right now is Eric Redbeard. So, but I don't think he's with the sound company right now. I think he's kind of a free agent, kind of a little free agent. Before we get off here, what's your guys' thoughts on the show tomorrow? What do you guys think is going to happen as far as like your predictions? Do you guys think anything crazy will happen? You kind of think it'll just kind of be a similar show?
Go ahead, D.
I think we're going to get Logan Paul's brother interfering, which I really didn't want.
Well, yeah,
or trying to interfere.
He's going to be in his corner, yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing whatever they do with the Fiend because I think we might actually get a debut of a character here. But I feel like a lot of Crown Jewel, if I miss it, it's kind of I'll be following up on social media. Like I'm not overly excited. I think the only match that I'm like super hyped for is Bayley Bianca. The rubber match with the tag, I'm like, I just think Bianca and Bayley are gonna like steal the show. I think that's gonna be probably the match of the night, which is gonna shock a lot of people. But
I think match would probably be the Usos and the Brawling Brutes for me. I think that's that tag team match. I think is gonna be the Brawling Brutes. They've been having so many good matches lately. It's crazy. So I think that'll probably be up there. I'm excited to see Brock and Bobby again. I want to see the first match didn't go the way I wanted, so I'm kind of glad they're getting another opportunity to.
I think we're gonna get 3 out of these 2. I think we're gonna end up having 1-on-1 and then Mania.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Bianca and Bayley, definitely looking forward to that too, and that's gonna be one of the matches I'm looking forward to. Definitely could be a show stealer match. So there's a lot of things of interest. And Bray Wyatt stuff. I want to see what he's gonna do, what type of thing he's got planned for the show because whatever he does now is must watch. You don't really know what he's got planned either, so I'm kind of curious to see what he does. And the main event, obviously, I mean, I think we all have no Roman Reigns is winning, but it's just the interesting factor. I want to see, you know, what Logan Paul does in the ring with Roman. You know what I mean? Like he did really well in his first two matches. I was there for both his matches. I was at WrestleMania, so I was there for both his matches, and it started off. A lot of people didn't like him, but when the match ended, everybody was you know impressed. So he definitely earns at least some people's respect.
I call it the Bad Bunny effect.
Yeah,
like, seriously.
I'm interested. Maybe I'm thinking maybe they're gonna set up something between like maybe the Paul brothers and the Usos or something because Jake Paul's gonna be in his corner. We know the Usos are gonna be there as well. I think Solo's there too. So they'll probably set something up for the future with them. Assuming I don't know for sure if his brother's even been training or not, but I'm just kind of assuming like I don't know maybe they're set something up with that. But well, after Crown Jewel, who do you guys think will be next for Roman as far as defending, or who would you like to see him defend the title next against?
Sammy. Sorry. I'm Team Sammy all the way. That man is so over.
I think it's definitely got to be Bray Wyatt right now. But I don't know if they're not going to push that right away. It's going to have to like grow, but
Bray Wyatt, yeah, I want to see. I still want to see Roman and Bobby Lashley. That's what I still want to see. I'm still Roman and Seth too. I think need to have another match. I know Seth's kind of U.S. champion right now, but I still think a lot of people weren't happy about that Royal Rumble finish. So I definitely did need to have at least a rematch or something.
We're going into Survivor Series, so do you think they might do like a title versus title with Roman to get him to go against another champ?
No, I think with War Games, I'm not sure what they're going to do with War Games, the matches. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to have a men's and women's match because that's what they did in NXT. And I don't even know if it's going to be Raw versus SmackDown. Like, I don't even know how that's going to plan out. So I'm not sure what the War Games are going to be like. Maybe it'll be Bloodline versus somebody. Maybe it'll be Judgment Day versus somebody. I don't know. I mean, I'm curious. I'm curious to see what they do with the War Games matches. I wanted originally, you know, because it was going to be the Shield 10-year anniversary. I wanted Roman versus Seth, but Seth's now the champion. He's U.S. champion, so it's like, oh, he's probably not going to be facing Roman now. So he's got the U.S. title. So,
well, that's what I was saying. It'd be cool if Survivor Series is they did champ versus champ because then we could get them both in a match together as champions, which would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think Roman. If I can't get Seth, I definitely want Bobby Lashley, and the Bobby Lashley would be the top of the list. Roman versus Bobby. Roman versus Bray Wyatt, I wouldn't mind, but I don't want to bring in the title. Every time he got the world title, it ended terribly. So I don't want him with the title right now. I'm still curious to see like what his first feud is going to be because we don't even really know like who his first feud is going to even be against. So I'm curious to even see like who he's going to go after, who's going to attack. He got a little promo on SmackDown. I see on social media, he got a little promo on SmackDown. You guys can check it out when you see it on Twitter or something like that. It was a little interesting, weird promo.
When is Cody slated to come back?
We don't know. Nobody knows yet. So
because if Cody came back as a complete, that's ways away.
People are speculating the Royal Rumble, but I mean he could come back. I mean he can come back tomorrow for all we know.
If Bray Wyatt turns really, 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 really evil, and they do something with the Wyndhams, like a lot of people are talking about his family and stuff, and you bring back another part of that lineage, which is Cody Rhodes. I mean that would be a really good feud because there's a lot of speculation about like Bo, and then also like that the mask looks like his uncle, and
yeah, that would be pretty cool. Cody and Bray. I mean, that'd be the promos they cut. Oh my god, the promos they've cut is just crazy.
And it doesn't have to be for a title right away because I feel if you put him in a title feud right away and he doesn't win, we're right back where we were a couple of years ago.
Yeah, they got to find a way to get the WWE title away from Roman. He's got to drop at least that title, keep the Universal title, because they got to have at least a world title people can have a chance for, because Roman ain't losing the titles anytime. I think he's probably on title for another year. So they got to find a way. I think honestly, I think they should do one or two things. They just have him give up the title, like just have him just relinquish the title, or just have him maybe do like I said, have him defend the WWE title in the Royal Rumble. You know, that way he faces everybody in the match, and like he gets eliminated, and he doesn't get pinned or submitted in the match. You know, so. Could be a cool way for him to drop the WWE title, and then he keeps the Universal title. And you got a new WWE champion, sets up new stories. So hopefully that route I think would be cool. But I'm curious to see how even if they would even do that. So I definitely think Roman's probably going to keep the rest of the title for the rest of the year, and the next year I think we'll start to see a lot of different stuff, a lot of different things playing into fold of how WrestleMania is going to look. So I'm excited to see what happens. I'm going to watch tomorrow and see what happens tomorrow. And then we got Survivor Series. Survivor Series is actually the last pay-per-view they have of the year. There's no pay-per-view in December.
Yep.
And then they
canceled day one, so
yeah,
we don't get one until I think Rumble is the next one.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see how they book in between that time, like with no big pay-per-view, like what they book in between.
I think they've done it before. I think maybe they'll bring back like a Saturday night main event or something. Like I think they'll have a special, but I don't think it'll specifically be a pay-per-view. I could see them doing that because they did it a lot last year and we're promoting like actual Saturday night shows as Saturday night main events. So maybe we could get that again.
Especially, I know they like pre-recording Christmas and stuff and giving the talent time off. So it kind of gives them all just the time. Just, hey, take 2 weeks off. We can pre-record a couple episodes.
That could be cool. Like one of the big shows. I mean, I think that would be something they could do. To do like a little special, like a episode of Raw or episode of SmackDown.
When do they do tribute to the troops?
December.
They've already filmed it though. They film it early and then they usually film it like in October and then they air it in December.
Okay.
Because that was at the last year's one.
Oh, you were at last year's tribute to the troops? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that in LA? Or
they did it in Ontario, California, so right outside LA.
Like in a military base, something like in a base, something like that.
No, we didn't even know it was happening. Literally, like we got there, and then after halfway through the show, they're like, "We're doing tribute to the troops tonight." And then at the end of the show, they just did like 3-4 matches, and then we didn't see him until 2 months later.
Oh.
I'm super hyped. I'm going to Elimination Chamber in Montreal.
Oh, nice!
In February.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. Elimination Chamber. That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. I've always wanted to see Elimination Chamber match in person, so that'd be pretty cool.
It's the first time Montreal's had a pay-per-view in 14 years.
Yeah.
The last big like pay-per-view was Toronto SummerSlam, which is that as well. So I'm excited to go. And they're gonna do SmackDown there as well. They're gonna do SmackDown and the pay-per-view both in Montreal. So it'll be pretty good. Pretty big crowd.
You go to both?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to both. I got my VIP ticket for Elimination Chamber, and they haven't released the SmackDown tickets yet.
Nice.
So I'll probably do nosebleeds or something for that because I have pretty good seats for Elimination Chamber, first row of the 200 level up on camera side. So I should be able to.
Nice.
No, nice.
Early Christmas gift.
Yeah. The show, man. That'd be fun. It'd be fun to go see a match like that, Elimination Chamber. I've always wanted to go see one of those in person.
That's why I'm excited for WrestleMania. Like I got second, like it's lower bowl, but second tier. I'm like, oh, let's go. Like,
have you been to WrestleMania before? Is it gonna be your first one?
Well, no, this will be my first WrestleMania. Yeah.
Oh, man, let me tell you, man, it's an experience.
This will be my first WWE pay-per-view. Like I haven't been to a WWE pay-per-view before.
Oh wow, okay.
I've only gone to because they like LA normally when they come out here, it's just like it's a huge event either for WrestleMania or like their big summer shows are always sold out and they're huge. And so like I've never really been able to until when I saw they were coming for LA, I'm like, let's go. I'm going.
That's awesome. Someday I'll get there. I've done SummerSlam.
There's gonna be so many of us there, man. So many creators gonna be this crazy. I know some people are going. It's gonna be insane.
Y'all gonna do meetup?
The stadium's a mile away. Like I live a mile away from the stadium. Like it's walking distance.
Oh, that's a bet then for you. That's easy.
Yeah,
that's great then. That's great. So
party at Macho Fans House.
WrestleMania is it's a crazy experience, dude. I can't even begin. I can't even begin to explain it, bro. It's like the greatest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
You're going both nights?
Yeah, I went both nights this year. Like this year, it was like. I went this year and it's like I can't even explain it, bro. It's just so insane. Like it's
when I went to SummerSlam, I did all of the nights that were there. I did ended up doing there was NXT and then SummerSlam, then Raw and SmackDown. And the first time I walked into the arena, I think it was for NXT Takeover on the Saturday. I just looked and I cried, and I'm just like, I'm in my people. Like it just a
Takeover. Oh man, I never got to go to a Takeover, man. I was so upset. Never got to go to one.
The Takeover was so great. It was.
They released the tickets for Stand and Deliver for WrestleMania, but I don't know if I'm going to go. Like, it's going to be a long day as is.
It's not the same.
I want to try to see.
I went this year to Stand and Deliver this year, but it's not. It's just not the same anymore because they kind of revamped NXT, so people are kind of with you know what I mean. So
there's going to be so much GCW and DDT Pro is going to be here that week.
Yeah.
Like, they got LA's gonna be a hub. It's gonna be so crazy. Like I can't wait to see everybody.
They got WrestleCon, all types of stuff like going on.
Yeah,
that week, man. So it's definitely an experience, man. I do recommend WrestleCon. I went to WrestleCon this year too, man. You get to meet a lot of superstars. It's pretty cool,
Yeah, I
man.
remember seeing your pictures. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah, like,
living vicariously through your adventures.
you meet a lot of superstars there, man. Pretty much anybody you think of on the independent scene,
Yeah.
pretty much there, man. It's like it's pretty cool. They didn't have WrestleMania access this year, where you can meet WWE superstars. So I don't know if they're gonna have that next year, because I think they're still doing the COVID protocols this year. So next year they might have them. I'm not sure if they're gonna bring those back next year. But it's definitely an experience, though, man. Like going to the like when you go to the show, like you get there and you walk in, it's so fucking big, dude. It's like
It overwhelms.
it's like so many people there. It's like the energy is crazy. Like WrestleMania's 2 nights, and like after the first night, we were like, we get to come back tomorrow. Like, this is great. We're like, it's like we're coming back tomorrow and do this all over again. This is amazing. Like, same seats and everything. It's like the energy's so cool, man. It's like such an experience. Like, especially when like certain superstars come out, like the big superstars come out, like literally from the promo package to the like when the main event for like Austin and Owens came on, like when everybody knew Stone Cold was coming out, nobody was sitting. Like literally from the promo package to the end of the match, like people weren't even sitting during the match. Like people were standing up like during the match. So it's like it was crazy. Like you never like you watch it on TV, but when you're there, it's insane. Like so many people, and it's like literally every seat is like not one person is like nowhere near like sold out. Like seats just sold out everywhere. It's crazy. Like
they've already sold over 100,000, and it's not. They haven't even announced the match yet.
It's crazy. It's crazy. A lot of people were assuming it's going to be Rock and Roman, so that's why I ain't gonna. That's
the
why
Rock's making an appearance for sure.
That's why I jumped on my ticket. I was like, if it's going to be the Rock's last match, I might have to be there for that one. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to have to experience that. I might have
for
to be there.
Sunday, I bought near the stage because I'm like, if the Rock's coming out, I want to be on the stage when he's coming out. Like, so I'm like right there. Oof, I can't wait.
Nice.
Yeah, Sunday. We're upper level for night one, but night two we're kind of like down before like the floor seats, so we're kind of got some good stuff. But I think they're gonna. I think next year's WrestleMania probably could be maybe the greatest WrestleMania ever. Like this depending on how because they're gonna want The Rock, they're gonna want Cena, they're gonna want these Hollywood guys. They may even call Batista to come and do an appearance. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you want to come do like a talk show with the Miz or something? You know what I mean? Like, something.
Yeah, it's going to be, and everybody else is going to want to be there, even because it's just it's right next to LAX. Like you could fly people in the last second if they needed to, and like literally shuttle them to their stadium in less than 20 minutes. Like we could probably get CM Punk at that point.
And you got to think too. Like they do celebrity matches nowadays too. So like, what celebrities would they even bring in? You know what I mean? Like who could? It's LA. It's like so many people you could think of.
Yeah. What if Jake Paul has a boxing match with like Roman Reigns in
the ring
at WrestleMania?
So many scenarios you could do, man. Like they could LeBron James face the Lakers. They can call LeBron James. They want to come to WrestleMania and do like be a special referee or something. You know what I mean? Like something crazy. So
that's what it's known for.
And what makes it more exciting, this is Triple H's first WrestleMania too. So that's why it kind of makes it more interesting. Like I want to see how he books WrestleMania. Like
I'm super excited, not even just so much for the booking of Triple H's WrestleMania, but the entrances, because he's gonna let them all do big entrances. Now we get like one or two that are kind of like maybe a night that have some bravado, but Hunter's all about sets and bravado and entrances. And I'm
it's gonna be so cool, man.
It's gonna the whole entrance ramp is gonna be like the length of the football field. Like
that's crazy.
They probably have a big red carpet like for the ramp, like a big
yes.
Probably that'd be cool.
A big red carpet. It'll be it's a cool event, man. I'm telling you, WrestleMania is like something you never will experience, man. It's crazy. I never went when it was just one night. So I was supposed to go during the year the pandemic happened, and then COVID happened, so we couldn't go. So went this year, and it's insane, man. It was like this. It was, and like I never even like. I didn't even care like about like any like I didn't care like about the matches. I didn't care for like they had Bobby Lashley and Omos. I was like, sure, I'm there. Like I'm for it. Like I don't even care who's on the card. Like you can put Bobby Lashley against Omos in a 2-minute match. It's WrestleMania. Like I'm there. Like,
yeah, it's experience.
It's crazy, man. Like it's such a crazy experience. Like when you're there and it's just like. The energy is just so overwhelming too. Like so many people there, and it's just like, oh my gosh, like it's just like.
And you're all there for the same reason.
I never imagined like being a superstar walking out in front of all these people. Like it's so overwhelming. It's so crazy, man. Like it was such a cool thing. Like, and even when like the celebrities come out, like the Johnny Knoxville, people went crazy for that match, dude. That match is like people were like in the crowd, like this is match of the night. Like this is great. Like Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn are like doing the damn thing.
We man slam Sami Zayn.
Yeah, like it was so crazy, bro. When Logan Paul did the Eddie Grau shake on the top rope, people were like, they lost their minds. They were like, what the shit? Like, holy shit. Like this dude, ultimate heel work. Like it was insane. Like it's just like the experience is so incredible. It's so great, man. When you get there and it's just like and it's really not like you don't really what surprised me too, you don't even really wait to get in. Like it's like pretty fast. Like you send your ticket and like you walk right up to the thing and you go in. And it's just like I thought we'd be waiting outside. Like, we're probably gonna wait outside for maybe a couple minutes.
Yeah,
right in the door, and
they're really well organized.
It's definitely crowded when you get in there by all the fans and stuff like that. And you get there and like, holy shit, like the stadium and it's pretty big and it's pretty dope, man. It's pretty dope. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Definitely, but you have to make it to WrestleMania one day. I don't know if you've ever been, D. You have to make it one day if you've never been.
I haven't. I'm waiting. I think I'm gonna wait till my daughter's old enough. She's 5. She's starting to really get into wrestling, so I'm thinking like by the time she hits like double digits, she'll be of the age that I can take her and she'll appreciate it. So I'm gonna try to wait for that, and I'm gonna do it with her.
Wow, a little while. Maybe you try to go to the one in Philly. They got the one in Philly 2 years from now, so that'll be. I don't know how far Philly is from Canada, where you're at.
Far enough. Far enough.
Might be a few hour drive. It's about an 8-hour drive for me if I was driving. So I don't know how far.
Well, I can get like where I am, for example, like I just did a trip with my girlfriends to go down to Boston, and that was 7 hours driving.
Okay.
South, so I'd probably just fly.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, 7 hours. That's doable for me. I mean, I can do 7 hours. I would have, like I said, if WrestleMania's in LA, so I gotta fly this year because I'm on the East Coast. But if it was drivable, I would have drove. But
I drove down from where I am, which is an hour outside of Ottawa, down to Long Island for the AEW show in MJF and where they had like the head-to-head signing. I drove down for that, and that was like my first time ever driving in New York, and I drove that. I think that was like ended up being like 8.5 hours for an AEW house show, for an AEW like taping.
Yeah,
like, man, crazy.
AEW's coming down in January. They're coming back down here to SoFi, where MJF did the not SoFi. They're going to the Kia Forum, but that's where MJF did the famous pipe bomb. They're coming back there January 11th. I want to be on the floor for that one, camera side.
I loved when I went because they did all 3 taping. Like they did Dynamite and Dark and the main show. So by the time it started, it was like 7, and then it ran almost to like midnight. Like it was nonstop wrestling for that whole time. It was really well done.
Yeah, this time we're getting Rampage. Like it's gonna be all like Rampage and Dynamite together. I'm excited because like you said, it's just nonstop. They said.
Yep.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys for coming through and playing. I appreciate
Thank you for having us. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
D has moved on to go face Renee in the next round, so we'll keep you posted on the next the next round for your Jeopardy. Before we get off here, for people watching, maybe to get to know you a little bit better, who are some of your favorite superstars in WWE right now that you like, that you're really into? Give me like your three favorites right now. Yeah.
In WWE specifically, I'm gonna go Sami Zayn. I'm gonna acknowledge the Tribal Chief.
Yep, that's greatness right there.
And let's pick a woman. I'm gonna go actually with Bayley. Bayley's work lately has been top notch for me.
What about you, Ryan? Who do you
my number one right now probably is gonna be Karrion Kross. I love that he's coming back and the work that they're building with. I'm excited to see what Bray Wyatt does. Bum Cody Rhodes is out, but excited for him to return. Seth, I can't name just 3, but yeah, I love what now that the show with Triple H is more storylines built in. I'm loving that. And Rhea Ripley right now is for my female. If I'm going to shout a female out, Rhea Ripley is absolutely killing it with what she's doing with Judgment Day. So keep going, Rhea. Keep going.
What about give me your top 5 all-time favorites? All-time favorites. Personal
top 5 all-time favorites. Number 1 favorite's gonna be Macho Man Randy Savage, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock. I feel like you have to put those 2 together, like with one, not the other. And then like it's hard. I have to go with the Hardy Boys. They were always my favorite growing up.
Okay.
Me and my little brother were Matt and Jeff, and so like that was something. And then Top five, two more after that. I'm gonna have to go with, man, you're putting me on the spot with this. Like, there is no really like, how can you go with it? Because you have to go by different eras. Like,
Depends
I
on who
guess
you
I'll
are.
have to go with John Moxley. But I mean, like, I love more John Moxley than I did Dean Ambrose. But I love when Dean Ambrose was being Dean Ambrose.
Right.
And then I'm gonna have to go Chris Jericho just because he's the GOAT.
Jericho. All right. Respect it. What about you, D? Who do you got in yours?
I got the man, Mick Foley, of course. So I got Mick Foley and Taker. They're kind of tied for me. Owen Hart and Terry Funk.
Oh, okay. Terry Funk.
And Mr. Perfect, actually. A lot of people don't mention him. He was one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. Those are like my five. And I know people were always like, no Rock, no. I'm like, no, Still Cold. I'm like, growing up, they were super, super big. But now, like, I don't know. I just appreciate those five for different reasons. But those two are still like, they're like up there, like top 10 for me. They'd be there because they're like two of the GOATs. But
your personal favorites, the people that you like. You know what I'm saying? So
no, yeah, I respect that Terry Funk call because I love Terry Funk too. I mean, growing up watching ECW like reruns, and so yeah.
I'll say my five. I've done my five. My five has actually changed. It was different before, but Eddie Guerrero, number 5, The Rock, 4, Roman Reigns at 3 now. 2 is Undertaker, and number 1 is obviously John Cena. So those would be mine. Kurt Angle was in my 5, but I had to take him out, man. I had to put Roman in there. He's in there now for me. I can't leave him off no more. Kurt Angle had to be at the number 6 spot for me, man. Kurt Angle was in my top 5 favorites for so long, but trouble, man. Roman Reigns is just, I don't know. I can't explain it. I couldn't leave him off anymore, so he had to crack my top 5 favorites. So, alrighty, thank you guys for coming through into the next Jeopardy, which will be Sunday. For the next Jeopardy will be Lana versus Lu Tang Clan. Make sure you guys come through and watch that one. We're almost done with the first round brackets too, so we're getting kind of close to the end for them. We're almost on the second round, so thank you guys for coming through. Appreciate you for joining. D, moving on to face Renee. I've been letting everybody cut a little promo if they want to. So if you want to cut a little promo for yourself, you can.
I hope we have fun and have a good time.
She's too nice, baby face. She didn't have the heelish in her. She didn't have the heelish in her. Baby face promo. She's trying to play the. Maybe I don't think you might turn heelish though. The next. I don't know. I can see a little heel turn from you. See a little heel turn in the future.
The evil Canadian. No one will see it coming.
Yeah, nobody will see it coming. That's the great thing. It's a great thing. You could be like Bret Hart. He loves in Canada, hated in America when he's doing the whole anti-American thing, but he was loved in Canada. So every time he goes to Canada, he was like the hero, and then comes to America and everybody hates him. So it could be one of those type of heels for the country. Alrighty, guys.